What's up? So today, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with yet again another ranking skins combination video. For those of you that don't know how these work, what we do is we like to take outfits and pair them with appropriate and nice looking back bling, pickaxes, gliders, contrails, and even wraps to just make an awesome looking package. And with some progress starting to be made on the Season 9 Battle Pass skins, I thought it would be time to make a video looking at different combinations that you guys can rock within that, as well as some other relevant skins that have just been released. Because at the end of the day, it's just nice to have a character that looks good. You look good, you feel better, and you play great. Okay, maybe not that last one, but having the confidence certainly doesn't hurt. So anyways, that's what we're going to be doing today. If you guys are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. If you're already subscribed, leave a like. And let's hop straight into this one. All right, so we're gonna start things off at our number 10 spot with something that probably a lot of you do have, and this is Stage 1 Rocks. This is gonna be Stage 1 Rocks with her basic primary color and then the yellow secondary color. You've got a very vibrant palette here with purple, yellow, and a bit of reddish pinkish. So obviously to match this, we wanna go with a lot of color. For the back bling, we're gonna go with the Bright Gunner's Bright Bag, and then for the glider, we're going to choose the Bright Bomber's Sunshine Glider. That was a bit of a tongue twister. And for the pickaxe, we're actually gonna switch it up here a little bit and go with the Star Wand. Now this was something that was just featured in the shop, so some of you may have been able to cop it, but I just think it fits this whole theme really well. Not only do the colors of pink and yellow work super well with rocks, but just her whole theme as being like this kind of schoolgirl thing, almost reminds me of like a Sailor Moon, if anyone at all gets that reference. Anyways, this alone I think really looks just incredible. But if you want to go even further with the colors, the vibrant contrail looks incredible as it's just a bunch of different colors that really match her quite well. And then I chose the gemstone wrap to complete it all up. Now, I don't know if this is the best match for her, but it's purple and it's vibrant and it does fit the theme well. So not absolutely necessary, but if you want to get the full package, a wrap certainly always helps. All right, so moving on to our number 9 spot, this list wouldn't be complete with a John Wick combo. Now, while John Wick has been introduced with a whole bunch of new stuff, I actually would prefer to make one for the OG Season 3 players. Because if you played in Season 3 and you got the Battle Pass, you would have unlocked the Reaper. And while I'm very cool with another John Wick skin coming out, I think if you can use this superior looking one with the old school stuff, you're gonna just have a great time and look awesome doing it. So for the back bling, I was a little bit unsure. I would recommend actually just using the one you get when you purchase John Wick. But if you want to go like a little meta, you can just use one of the dog pet back blings. But where it gets super cool is with the pickaxe, you're going to want to go with trusty number 2. That is the Reaper's pickaxe, but again, it's obviously appropriate. And then you're going to want to do the same thing for the glider with high octane. This is a really fun combo as you get an updated version of John Wick, but with all the cool and old fun references that he came with. Because there's no denying that trusty number 2 is light years better than the simple sledge. It's not even close. I mean, John Wick broke cement with a sledgehammer and faces with a pencil. But with that being said, we do have a little bit more. Now, the ballistics contrail is basically just a bandolier of bullets, but it's so perfect and fitting for John Wick. And then for the final wrap, you're gonna wanna go with Boogeyman, which is just an all blacked out version of the weapon, but it's his, and it's obviously very fitting. Anyways, moving on to number 8. I can't believe that this is making it to the list, but we actually have a new combination for Lynx. So, Lynx being one of the most popular skins in Fortnite, we definitely had some awesome skin combinations for her in the past, but there's just hear me out. The newly introduced pet, Keo, is supposed to be part of Vendetta, but it's a cat. And what is Lynx but a cat woman lady? So what this skin combination basically consists of is just, as you can see, blue Lynx with the blue version of Keo. It's just so perfect. You've got this little cute cat on the cat lady, and really that's like all you need for this to be a fun and really like clever combination. Now that's perfectly fine if you just want to leave it at that, but we like to take things to the next level, so let's do a little bit more with this combo. I would say the Permafrost pickaxe is the best loadout, as a lot of you guys probably have it, and it just looks super good with blue Lynx. The holographic umbrella is probably something that a lot of you guys have, and it's cool to use that with Lynx. And then we have the Shooting Star contrail and Indigo Ice wrap. Now again, all you really need is Keo, but if you want to wrap this all up together, you're gonna get an incredible looking combo. Okay, so moving on to our number 7 spot, this is going to be our first look at Vendetta. Now, most of you guys probably have stage 2 or 3 of Vendetta by this point, and really all you need is 2 for this to be a nice looking combo. And actually, all you need for the rest of this is the teal stage 1 version of his jacket or sweater, and the red version, which is also the first version of his shoulder pads. So we got a red theme, basically, for this guy. And what you're going to want to add for back bling is CNXN and then the Web Chaser pickaxe, which are both part of the Neo Chaser set. These skins were also just recently featured in the store, and they're a fairly new skin that was ranked in the top 50 or so. So it's a very popular skin, and the back bling and pickaxe just pairs perfectly with this man, with this lad. For glider, we're going to go with Retaliator, as that is his glider, and really nothing is ever going to match up to that. But then, what I really like about this theme is we've got the Glitch in the System contrail from Season 4. What's so perfect about this is the Neo Chaser set is very futuristic, and Vendetta is also very futuristic, and the whole Glitch in the System, it seems a little malicious, which is obviously all of what Vendetta is about. So I really, really like how that all kind of goes together, not only color-wise, but also thematically. And then last but not least, I actually chose the Power Surge wrap, as I feel like it was kind of fitting to the secondary colors of this combination. And coming in at number 6, we've got Ether, which is the male version of the Neo Chaser set. Again, a set that's pretty recent, but has been ranked very high by the community, so I thought it would be worth using. And I gotta say, I really do like this skin. He's got a little bit of a malicious vibe going on as well, so that's kind of gonna be the theme for this guy. So what we're gonna use is the backup plan all the way from the original Twitch Prime Pack, which if you're not an old player, you might not have this, but I'm sure there's still a lot of you guys that do just because it was free. Then we're gonna use Zenith's pickaxe, which is Scorcher, and there's just something that fits really well with this whole theme. I can't even really articulate it, but it just feels appropriate to me, as well as it does, again, go color-wise well with it. Now for the glider, we've got Demi's Scarlet Strike, and I actually chose to go with no contrail, but you probably would want Glitch in the System again. And then for the wrap, we chose Ultra Red. Just another nice red combination of a skin that the community seems to really like. Now moving on to our number 5 spot, we might not have the most original combo, but in my opinion, it is the best that I have ever created in any of these videos. This is the ultimate default. So this skin is going to revolve around Bunker Jonesy with all of the noob cosmetics. And what I mean by that are the cosmetics from the free section of the Battle Pass. So we've got Bunker Jonesy with the fabled cape from Season 6. That alone is just perfect. We're then going to take the balloon axe from Season 5 as a pickaxe. And then, to wrap it all up, we're going to give him the palm leaf umbrella from Season 8. And this, in my opinion, is the true heir to the default throne. The king of defaults. It's just so meta and perfect. I love Bunker Jonesy because in a way he's so like meta to the noob who's been playing for a really long time and just never has got better and is always still that default skin. And just to add all like the true default like accessories to it, I think it just looks perfect. Oh, and as a final note for this guy, if you do choose to rock him, you are only allowed to do the default dance, and every single time you get a kill, you have to default dance on him, because why not? Anyways, moving on to our number 4 spot, getting into a little bit more serious stuff now. We've got a stage 3 version of Rox. Now, Rox is probably the most customizable skin we've ever seen. Rox is very unique because her stage 1 is like its own thing as a schoolgirl, then her stage 3 is kind of unique, and then stage 5 is like her fully battle armor ready type costume. And then you've got like a million different colors and different ways to match everything. So we'll probably look at Rox in the video that we do at the end of the season for this as well, but right now I wanted to focus on stage 3. And with this, we're going to go with yellow stage 3 Rox. This is going to be a yellow, white, and black theme. So for the back bling, we're going to use Viga's yellow go bag. For the pickaxe, we're going to use Hybrid's Dragon Claw, again in yellow. And the major and most important other thing of this is the Sentinel wrap. I chose to go with the Voyager glider, but this one is certainly not necessary to kind of completing the set. But with that being said, tune in to the end of this season and we'll do another video looking at all those different combinations of her final forms. Now, moving on to our number 3 spot, this is going to be Demi. Demi is probably my favorite skin of Season 3, so it's nice that she gets a good combination. Now for this, we're actually going to use Viga's Go Bag as well, but this time in red. And for anyone that does actually have the original Twitch Prime Pack, the backup plan works really nice with her as well. But I do prefer the Go Bag, and it is probably more common that you guys will have that one. We then want to go with the red version of Lynx's Scratch Mark, and her just a phenomenal looking glider, which is again Scarlet Strike. I then finished it up with the Ultra Red Wrap, and it feels so fitting. The Flames Contrail. She's got a little bit of the Iron Man hand going on. I thought a little bit of an ode to your boy Tony Stark. So altogether, it makes for just a really clean combo. Now coming in at number 2, we've got our second look at Vendetta. So at this time, we're going to be looking at the stage 2 or 3 version of the blue version of Vendetta. You're going to want to use the teal version again, but this is basically just going to give you a whole bunch of shades of blue. Now the back bling may be something that not a lot of you have, but if you do have it, you're going to be really happy. The Snow brand sword, which is part of the Snow Clan set, one of the most underrated set of skins in Fortnite, just goes perfect with this guy. It's a short sword and it just fits on his back perfectly. But then from here, we're actually going to take it back to Season 4 and use some of Carbide's old stuff. So we've got the Positron Pickaxe and the Intrepid Glider, which again, just look perfect. We then finish it all up with the blue metallic wrap, and really I think this is going to give you one of the cleanest skin combinations you could have by this point in Season 9. Now just real quick as an honorable mention, this had to be said. The Simple Sledge was added into Fortnite, and while it could never live up to trusty number 2, it does have another use.
Hi.
Why you bullying me?
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at our number 1 spot, I cannot believe that this is the number 1 pick, but we have Stratus. And this actually feels kind of fitting because we're going to be using reactive or in-game progressive skins with the only reactive or in-game progressive skin of Season 9. Now, Stratus's reactiveness isn't very exciting, but he does get some glowing and his backpack starts to do stuff. But what really makes this combination nice is what we're going to add to him. For this, we're going to use Deadfire's Shackled Stone, which is part of the cube, and Dark Shard. We're then going to finish it off with the Lightning Strike Glider and the Gemstone Wrap, which is just a near perfect fit for this skin. But again, what makes this so amazing is the Shackled Stone and Dark Shard. At stage 1, they're not illuminated, but rather have a darkish purple hinge, kind of reflecting that something is to come with them. In their stage 2 version, they start to light up and glow purple to the exact same color as Stratus. And then with stage 3, you get this green wildfire type looking stuff added onto it. And again, I never thought that Stratus would be the best for a skin combination, but again, this just, I saw it and I had to put it at number 1 because it is incredible. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our list. Now let me know what you guys thought of this video. I don't usually do 2 of these per season, but I thought it'd be cool to do one at the start and then one at the end for all the finally finished skins. So that's gonna be our list. Thank you very much for watching. Again, feel free to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, all that stuff, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out. It's on now. Look at that. My mic is working. Hey, it's Roman. Hi. Okay. This is weird because I'm talking to you here, but I'm talking to you there.